So I studied psychology and public health here at Boston University. I graduated in 2014, and I worked here for another 7 years, where I did my work study program. So I just love BU, and decided to go for the MSMS this year.
I studied contemporary writing in production. I decided to go to business school primarily because I wanted to be able to see what other options were there for me. And coming here, I was able to realize that I actually had a knack for running business and doing business in the corporate world aside from doing music.
I realized I was interested in business after graduation, and I did not really know in terms of postgraduate what opportunities there were. And then I stumbled upon the MSMS program and applied because I realized that was the perfect transition program for what I was in life after undergrad.
I discovered I had so many soft skills. I was working in student affairs and I loved it. And I knew that in order to take that next step in my career, I needed some formal training in business. And so that's why, and I know of this program, I've known people in every iteration of this program, and they all love it. So that was one.
Well, I know Questrom has a great reputation, and I also know that Questrom is inclusive of people from different backgrounds. And in terms of career path, they're great on the networking end for alumni, and it's a very close-knit community.
Coming to Questrom was rather easy to me because I had quite a few friends who came to at Questrom School of Business, and one of the major factors that I studied here was because the program was just at the right timeline that I wanted it to be in.
The MSMS program is an experiential Master's in Management program. So the way I think about it is, and the way I describe it is, if you think about an accelerated MBA with a co-op, those two have a baby and you have the MSMS program.
I describe it as a one-year experiential program for people from non-business backgrounds to get business jobs, specifically in consulting, analyst roles, or project management roles.
The reason why I chose to do MSMS instead of MBA was because number one, the timeline, and number two, I thought I didn't have enough business understanding for me to be able to maximize what every MBA has to offer.
I definitely got more opportunities to work in leadership settings as a Scrum Master because we use Scrum Agile for our last two projects. So that was one thing I was able to learn about myself, that I'm capable of being a leader.
Questrom means teams. Questrom is a place that you are never going to see somebody doing a project that is theirs alone. Everywhere you look, if it is a team room, if it is some hallway on a random floor of the building, there are always groups of students convening about their end product for a team project.
I'd say one thing I learned about myself was to believe in myself and to have confidence in my abilities, and that really helped me push forward for my career path after graduation. So I'm going to be starting in IT consulting, and my long-term vision is to go down a project manager path. So yeah, that's my vision.
I learned this year that I could definitely be controlling. I need to trust that my colleagues have gifts that I don't have. And when you lean into that, you get something great.
One of the things that I realized in the past 9 months was that I didn't know I had it in me. I didn't know that I can actually be a business student, because my whole life I've actually been I've been playing music. And as I was playing music, I can say I'm actually successful in my own way because I've already been traveling in certain parts of the world playing music. But in the 9 months of being here, it made me realize that I actually have the capability to work in a corporate setup. And the most important factor is to actually sell my product, which is myself. Questrom means making an impact. Questrom means community.
I made the right decision coming to Questrom.